Okay, we are going to do a quick explanation of the tricep dip machine in the ladies area. Brenda, if you want to go ahead and jump in the seat as we found it. Okay, so that looks very low. Do a couple reps. You're going to notice her elbows are going up really high. That's really pinching her arm tight and stretching that shoulder. Probably not best suited for most people. Now, functionally, that is giving a lot of stretch. Let's put the seat up just to show the extreme difference all the way to the top. Because what can happen if the seat is that low, it may over-rotate your shoulders. So now, you notice Brenda's sitting super high, and she's about 5'2". Now there's just not enough range of motion. So now there's hardly any bend in her elbow, and she probably just doesn't really feel anything really happening. So let's put it down 2 or 3 notches to about middle. I'd say for most people, start in the middle. If you've got a tweaky shoulder, if it's hurting you, try to raise it up a notch, see if you can eliminate that. Also, let's do 3 reps like that. We're just going to see, this looks like enough of the arm is bending that the back can squeeze and the shoulder gets into it a bit. So this would be tricep focus. Let's explain why. Because she's tight against the pad. She's not bulging her shoulders up and down. They're staying down. So mainly the rotation is in her elbow and it's squeezing with this, activating right here a little bit. Now do the same weight, just tilt forward. So leave your bum on the pad, tilt forward, and push again. Now you feel your chest coming into it a bit more. So now she's incorporating her pectorals. You can see them drawing tight. Shoulders are getting into it more, drawing tighter, but there's still tricep in it. So this is really good as an overall body dip alternative, allowing you just to use partial weight. And you could probably even tip forward a little bit more, Brenda. And now how you feel that even more on your chest, and your veins are starting to bulge a little bit. You're probably like, how many more do I need to do? But this shows the different variations of this machine. Now all the way back again against the pad. Now just squeeze straight down. The other tip is show me your shoulders bulged up. Bulge them up. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to keep your shoulders down. So bring them back down and then let your elbow just shoot back, push down, shoot back, push down. That is excellent. Okay, good, Brenda. A couple other things. I see people struggle. The pins on all of these machines, sometimes you got to push that button to get it out, okay? And then stab it in some of those smaller stacks up at the top. It sometimes goes all the way in. Some stacks, it doesn't go all the way in. But the point is, it won't fall out. Just push it all the way in. Sometimes an inch of it hangs out. Then the other thing, Brenda, if you want to step out, down underneath, there's 2 dials. One is just a pull lever. Want to pull that one. Be careful the seat doesn't pinch you, but the seat flows up and down, okay? The other one is a crank tight dial. There's no need to really crank that tight. If the other one is popped in, the seat's not going to go anywhere. Sometimes people will crank that so tight that we have to get a towel or something or a wrench to loosen it. So you don't need to like safety clamp that down. The seat belt is just if you're going really, really heavy, you can put the lap belt on to prevent your body from surging up and down. But really you should be controlling your weight more to where you don't need that. Only in extreme situations where the power to weight ratio of a client was really high, would I put that on. Like if somebody only weighed 100 pounds but they could do the full stack, we might use that. So just real quick, this is a bit of a long video on this one, but Brenda, put that seat back to the middle ground again. And let's just do a quick example of put that to full stack. And we'll have you put the lap belt on. Because sometimes I come in, I see people doing like just 1 or 2 plates. And I kind of question like, do they feel it burning? Is it really challenging their muscles? So, of course, if it's hurting your one shoulder or if you're worried about an injury, you want to push to where you can get some reps. But I just want Brenda to demonstrate. Now she's belted down so her body doesn't lift. And we're going to do more of a tricep focus. She'll come up, bump it, and squeeze. So she's doing literally 1 shy of the full stack. And I mean, the form is good. Her shoulders are staying down. Lots of good pressure on the tricep muscle. Breathing is good. That's a good example of going pretty intense on this little dip machine. Good job.